good evening. You're watching an episode of Fallon's Daily Toast. I'm Fallon Lee O'Brien, your host, and on tonight's show, I've got two very special guests with me. For those of you at home tuning in that know about Together Festival, it's coming up. And so with me, Koren Bernardi and Vittoriano Di Vaio. Thank you so much for being on the show.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, Koren is the director of production.
I'm mostly in charge of like gear and getting club set up to look different. So this year we have two main locations with satellites, and we'll talk about that I'm sure later, but the Middle East downstairs we're trying to transform to look like nothing you've ever seen before.
Yeah.
So we're bringing in an LED wall, which is going to be pretty impressive, with local VJs like doing stuff for the RA showcase. There's going to be some RA stuff in there. Middlesex, we also have some things planned there to make that, because that's a great space, but it's not super clubby with like lights and stuff like that. So we're trying to make it a little bit more club environment, like kick it up a notch.
Sure.
On the daytime programming side, we have a series of music tech and tech events
Really
that we'll
cool
be
daytime
having.
events, yeah.
That we're hosting at two primary venues this year. One will be Danger Awesome, which is a Cambridge-based community makerspace.
Yes, I know it well.
One of the best local legends, and Maven, which is the electronic production and DJ school that is another major focal point of the festival, and kind of a labor of love for a lot of us on the side as well.
Yeah, it sure is. Shout out, Maven. Wow.
What happens when a community unites to open a school dedicated to introducing technology to musicians, passionate fans, and students of all ages? Welcome to the Maven Project. Established in 2012, we have graduated hundreds of students in new ways to mix or make music. Today's fast-paced world has given artists new ways to create and manipulate their work. And while creating music is easier than ever, it requires dedication to master the skills to take your craft to the next level. Our instructors are award-winning DJs, accomplished producers, and working musicians, all dedicated to giving you a new appreciation for the art of music.
When I found Maven, I was really excited that Cambridge has a DJ school in music production.
I got to really jump into the DJing world.
I feel more confident after taking classes at Maven.
They just really made me feel kind of at home, like it was a family more than a classroom.
You have people teaching you that have tons of experience. I really respect them as musicians and also as DJs.
I would say definitely take a class here.
It's an open door for everyone to come into the electronic music culture.
The reviews are in, and your time is now. Get inside the lab and forever change the way that you hear music.
That's wonderful. And so for those that are just tuning in that have never heard of Together Festival, what would you tell them?
Sure. So I would say Together Festival is a week-long, multi-venue music, art, and technology festival. So it kind of covers the entire creative universe that the city of Boston can muster up and cram into an action-packed week. But it's a little bit different from your traditional music festival, right? It's not one location, one day. It's a series of very well curated, very studied, and very well executed nights and daytime events and workshops that festival goers can go and appreciate not only the creativity the city of Boston can put together, but also retain a sense of authenticity that I think we've been about since the very beginning. So since 7 years ago, it's always been about preserving the caliber of the music, of the art, of the technology that we're showcasing. And so our bookings reflect that. We have, world-class DJs and producers, that, it's not even the first time that they're playing this festival or that they've, come to Boston.
And it's a great place to see acts like John Hopkins in a venue like the Middle East downstairs, which is very, you might not think it's intimate, but this guy plays huge festivals. Like he plays in these warehouses that can fit thousands of people, and you're going to be able to
see him so close up and into the intimacy of it all. Now you've been a part of Together since the very beginning.
Yeah. I got the email and I thought I'd kind of met David and like all these people I'd met kind of piecemeal being out at night in this area, and sometimes you just like meet the same people over and over again. You're like, okay, I think I know you. And I just thought it was such a great idea because a lot of my friends were involved in the music industry in Boston, and we really want to make Boston a place where artists can come, artists of any kind, musicians or visual arts, and just have the support within the city and structures here to make a living at it.
Welcome to Boston.
Yeah.
These are the people you want to know.
It's all about retaining that talent by showing them love here in Boston.
And bringing people together. There were so many, when I first became involved, there were so many different genres of music being represented in like feet from each other, and you would never know it because unless you look in these very specific places or you know